Hello everyone, you're welcome back again to another YouTube tutorial. Okay, so guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this lovely fine portable beaded bag. Yes, I am giving this bag all the name it deserves. So guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this place. Like, I never built the dog, just how I achieved here and how I achieved the beaded bag. Stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, so guys, here is my fishing line and I'm going to be adding in 4 beads. So I'm using size 5 bead. I remember that this video is going to be so easy and well understanding. Instead of crossing this bead to this one, you knot it. How do you knot? Just secure this bead with your hand here. Pick this fishing line, pass it back to this bead. When you do that, you'll be having a loop. Pass in this fishing line here into it, then you pull it this way. It's always stable when you do it like this. Pick 3 bead, add 1 bead to your left hand fishing line, add the other bead to your right hand fishing line, add the 3rd bead to your left hand fishing line and cross again. So pass in this fishing line through it, then you pull. Pick 3 bead, put 2 on your left hand fishing line, put 1 on your right hand fishing line, pass in your fishing line back to the bead, pass in your right hand fishing line into it, into the loop. Now you pull. Pick 3 beads, 1, 2 on your left hand fishing line. So right now you can choose to make use of your right hand fishing line by putting 2 to it. It's totally left for you, but like I always say, make use of the hand that is comfortable for you. Now I'm going to pass in my fishing line, my left hand fishing line, back to my bead. You pass in your fishing line through it. So this is what you are just going to keep on doing until you get your desired number. Okay, so I've gotten to my 14th bead. To make the 15th bead, I'm going to turn with it using the same knotting method on any of your fishing line, depending on the side you're turning with. Since I'm not making any pattern on this bag, I'm going to be adding 3 beads, and the whole 3 bead goes to 1 fishing line, just similar to what you've been doing. This same fishing line, I'm going to pass it through here. Pick my other fishing line, pull it this way, just pull it out from it, and we've turned. Can you see that? Repeating the same process. This is your right or left hand fishing line, depending on the hand you're using. Adding 3 bead, pass in your fishing line through it and pick this other fishing line. Then in our second step, pass in this fishing line through this bead. After doing that, my fishing line is here. On the left hand fishing line, I'm going to pass in two beads. Your fishing line through it, start your hand through here and take your right hand fishing line and pull it out. So this is what I'm just going to keep on doing until get the second to the last bead. Then I'm going to be back. Guys, I've gotten to this second to the last bead and I've passed in my fishing line through this bead, and on this fishing line I'm going to add in 2 beads on the same fishing line. That same fishing line I'm going to pass in my fishing line back to one of the bead. You pull this other fishing line backward and voila, you're done. I will still go ahead and pick in 3 beads to build up the third step. So guys, please, if you've not watched the tutorial on how to knot a beaded bag for it to be strong from scratch, please do me well to watch it, because I might not be dropping full details on how to knot a bag on this video, because I don't want this video to be too long. And I'm using the knotting method to beat this bag. I'm using the knotting method to build this bag. So I'm going to pass in my fishing line through the next bead, adding 2 beads. I'll just keep on doing until I build up to 4 steps. I've already done 2. Okay, I've done 3. I'm going to reach here and do extra 1, then I'll be back. So I've gotten to the end of this line. I'm doing the last one already. I'm still going to repeat the same process by passing in my fishing line through the same bead, pull, take this other one and pull it out. So this is what I have. I'm going to pass in this fishing line to come out from this bead. I'm going to pass this my fishing line to come out from this bead. So I'm going to do this off camera. So after passing it in, my fishing line is coming out from this bead. As you can see, I'll go ahead and add in 3 beads to my left hand fishing line, all 3 on my left hand fishing line. Knot and pull as usual into knot. Okay, and pull. So are you seeing the curve? So my own pattern of making a heart beaded bag is totally different from what I have been seeing online. So I hope my is well explained. I hope so, Guys, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're yet to give me a thumbs up. I'll go ahead and add in 2 beads. So I'm just going to do this until I get to the 6th bead, and I will not pass in my fishing line through the next bead again, add in 2 beads, then I knot it and pull my fishing line. Oh, it's hooking on my table. My fishing line hooks on my table. So this is how it is. I'm going to do this 1 2 3 until I get to this place. I've done 3 already. I'm going to do until I get to this angle. So I'm on the 6th bead. Add in 2 beads, but I'm now going to add it to this fishing line and not this fishing line. Repeating the same process with your knotting. Adding 2 beads. I'm going to knot, then pull my left hand fishing line through it. So it has turned. So I'm going to build here up. Okay, so I know this is not making sense right now, but don't worry, we are getting there. I promise to deliver what you see on the thumbnail. I promise. I'm going to pass in this fishing line through this bead until I get to this bead here. So I've been able to pull my fishing line here, and I have 3 beads. I'm going to knot and pull. Let me face it to the hand I'm comfortable with. So this. So I'll go ahead and pass in my fishing line through the next bead. Now I'm added it 2 beads. Then I knot. Then I pull. I'm going to pass in this fishing line to the next bead. After passing it through, I added it 2 beads. I tie it. So I tie and pull in the next fishing line through it. Pass in your fishing line through this next bead. Over here, I've passed in my fishing line through it. I'm going to add in 2 beads to this particular fishing line because we're not adding in beads to this one. So I add in 2 beads. I will knot it, then pull it. Pull the next fishing line through it. So this is what I have. I'm going to repeat the same thing this side, and I'm going to skip this one and I'll start from this one until I get here. So I'm going to just weave bead 1 2 3 4 5 6. Just repeat the same process here, and I'm going to be right back. So this is what I have, and I believe it's looking like love already, right? Hope so. Pick a new fishing line and pass it through the second bead. That's the bead you're seeing me touch. You pass it through it. Add in 3 beads to it and that your 3 beads need to go straight to one fishing line, which is your left hand fishing line. You knot and tie. Please flip this to the side that is comfortable for you. Passing your fishing line through the next bead. On your left hand fishing line, you add in 2 beads. You tie and pull in the right hand fishing line. Passing your fishing line through the next bead again. On your left hand fishing line, you add in 2 beads, you knot and pull. So this is what you are going to keep on doing until you get to last but 1 bead, meaning the same thing you did on the beginning is what you're going to do on the last end. You skip 1 bead. This you come out from the second one, which is this bead you're seeing my fishing line come out from. You can choose to flip this or you continue that way. Add in 3 beads. Just repeat the same process with what you did before. You tie and pull. You're passing your fishing line through the next bead. Add in 2 beads. You tie and pull. Just keep on doing this, and this is how it works. This is just the simple secret. Once you get to the end, you repeat the same process. When you want to start up again, you skip 1 bead and start again. When you're done, for you to start up with the next level, you skip 1 bead and start again. Okay, so guys, this is the outcome of the bead, and I went ahead to do the second part. Okay, I'm going to join this bead together by adding fishing line through this bead. I've already added fishing line to it, and I'll add in 1 bead, pass it through this bead here, 2 ends together. On this part, you can choose to do the tying method. On this part, you can choose to do the tying method or still just the normal way. I'll add in my 1 bead, intercross it. So you can choose to just intercross or you knot. So I'm going to be doing my knotting method. I'm going to pass in this bead, this fishing line through this bead, pass in this fishing line through this bead. Add in 1 bead. You knot and pull. This fishing line through this bead, pass in this other fishing line through this bead. In 1 bead. You tie and pull. Pass in your fishing line through this bead and pass in this one through this bead. Add in 1 bead. Okay, now let me explain something over here. These beads at this edge are not facing the direct position, so they are kind of facing another direction. I don't know how to say it. So you're going to be getting a bead inside and a bead outside. Let's just do it so you see. I'm going to pass in this fishing line through this next bead. Now you're going to add in 1 bead. Pass your fishing line through it and pull. So when you pull, this bead will be inside. I'm going to pass in this fishing line to this bead and the other fishing line to this bead. Add in 1 bead. So this is what you should be getting. In and out, in and out, in and out. That is just how it's going to be. So I'm going to do this until I get to this edge. Hey guys, so I'm done with my heart-shaped beaded bag, and this is how the side looks. I love the side a lot. The bag is not big, it's just a portable bag. The inside is wide enough for me to use just to put some card and the rest, just to go out, not like a very serious occasion. So I'll just go ahead and add a handle to it, and this is what I'm going to be using. I don't really know what to use for the handle, but I hope it goes well. So first I'm going to add in my fishing line through this bead and pass it through this bead and pass the other fishing line through this bead as well. So they should be coming out from here. So I'm going to be adding 4 of this bead and adding 1 red bead. So this is what I'm having. I'll repeat the same thing. So I'm just going to be adding 2 red bead over here. So guys, this is what I'm having. I have 4 here, 4 here, 2 red, and 4 here, 4 here. I'm going to add 2 red. So this is what I'm going to just keep on doing. Hey guys, so this is what I have over here. I'm going to take this my fishing line. So I just ran out of the number, but that doesn't mean anyway. I still have 4, just missing extra 2. I'm going to pass in my fishing line through this bead here. Sorry, pass in my fishing line through this bead, through this bead, through this bead, just pass it all over, but making sure it stops, it gets to this place. And I'm going to pass this one through here. I'm going to repeat the same thing with the other side of the fishing line. Pass it through this place and pass it back to this one. So I'm going to be pulling it together to be able to pull all the beads. So I'm going to pass in my fishing line round the bead. Hey my lovely people, so I am finally done. I am so happy that I'm done with this bag. I've always wanted a mini bag like this, and it's just giving me joy. I never knew this handle was going to come out beautiful. I was contemplating at the time, but this is just it. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for always being there. I promise to give you what you saw on your thumbnail, and you're having it already. So can you see how the side is looking? Thank you so much guys. Okay, so guys, that is that for this video. Let me just take a thumbnail and bye.